On Laverita TV, this is Storytime with Kenny. I would like to appreciate every one of you for your opinion, suggestion on all the stories that have been shared so far. You guys have done an amazing job. So, from the narration of the story that was shared this week, we do have a lot of stories, but we cannot share all. We can only share one story. And you would like the stories to be shared and get your opinion on the matter at hand. Here is the story. She said, I got married 5 years ago to a man who is loving, caring, and handsome. He was everything a lady could ever think of. Our home was beautiful, nice, but along the line, he lost his job. And when he lost his job, I was left to saddle the responsibility of the home, which is buying food, clothing him, and also taking care of our two kids. You can imagine the stress, right? But along the line, I now told him, I said, one of those times I told him, I said, can you please look for a job? Since you lost the first job, he said no. He said when he's ready, he will get a job. But I didn't really see that as a big deal because why? He was the man I love and he has been there for me even before we got married. And I was also the one I forgot to say. I was also the one taking care of his family, which is sending money to his family and also my family. But what happened? A lot of people usually think, okay, your husband is loving, your husband is caring, your husband is the one taking care of everything. But not knowing that I was the biblical kind of wife, which is I didn't want to tell the whole world that okay, oh, this is what I'm doing. I'm the one buying this, I'm the one buying that. No, because it's for better for worst. He does the big boys around without job. I fuel the car, take care of the kids, and do everything. And people around us usually think, is your husband doing everything? Oh, not knowing that I'm the one doing it. And she said, even the kids self, I pay their school fees and I do everything for them. And I make them to understand that, oh, it's your father that did this. Oh, it's your father that bought this clothes or bought this shoe. But she said it broke my heart because along the line he started cheating. But I was too busy to notice that, oh, the man I got married to is a cheat. He started cheating. Cheating with who? One of my staff. I didn't know on time until everything was late, which is he got her pregnant. So she said one of those morning I got prepared and I was to go for work as usual and leave him at home. Then his elder sister called me and she was like, Mama, so I want you to stay at home because I have a very important discussion with you. Deep inside me, I felt okay, maybe it's one of those family issues or something, or she's here to ask for a request. But lo and behold, when they came, I saw my father-in-law and my sister-in-law in my house. So I was kind of wondering, what happened? He now came in, they sat on the chair, and she was like, I know you've always respected me. Oh. You've always respected me like a big sister and a mother figure. And what I'm about to tell you, I want you to take it very, 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 very personal. Then she said, at first, I was like, oh, sister, say what you want to say now because I know it's the usual kind of talks. But I was so shocked though when she now started like, this thing I'm about to discuss with you, I know you will accept. Oh, I know you will accept because even before I came, I told my dad that so person we are going to meet, she doesn't even have an issue. She doesn't have an issue. She will accept. But what broke my heart was after she said, your husband has impregnated someone, my husband, the same loving, understanding, and caring man I got married to, as in he got pregnant, he got someone else pregnant. Who? I was shocked at first. I was like, how manage? Is it the same man I live at home or another husband? Not until when my sister-in-law now said, oh, you can come in, now call the lady. And it was as if the earth should open and I should enter. And when I looked, I saw who? My staff, my staff at work. And most times when I do everything at work, I make them understand that it's my husband. Oh. Even when I bought a new car, I told them, oh, it was my husband that bought the car for me. I didn't give them the impression that, oh, I was I was one who bought the car. I made them understand that, oh, it's my husband doing everything, oh, which is buying the clothes, foiling the cars, even the new car. It was my husband. And most times when I wear a new clothes or a new shoe, and they'll be like, ah, sister, this your clothes is fine. I was, ah, all thanks to my husband. But it was not actually my husband. And same goes to my family and his family. They all believed it was my husband. So I feel maybe it was along that it was actually that triggered my staff with my husband, because she felt, oh, this man is an odogu. So maybe when I start going out with him, I'll be able to live the big girl kind of life, not knowing that it was me and madam that's actually taking care of the odogu she thinks he is. But what happened? As usual now, the African kind of woman, you have to accept her for who she is. My sister-in-law now started, I know you're a good woman. Oh. In fact, before I came, I told the whole family, you're a good woman and you will accept her like that. I was like, okay, eh? So what do you want me to do in this picture now? Being in the picture. And she was like, you just accept her as your co-wife now. You accept her as your co-wife. There's after all, there's no big deal there. And she even made me understand that it's in the nature of a man to cheat, and you as a woman you have to accept it like that. But wetin I go do? I had to accept the woman. But along the line I felt, okay, maybe the best thing I should just do is what? Just go to my mom and rest. Yes, go to my mom and rest. So I told them, I said, okay, no problem o, shebi is for me to accept her. I will accept, in fact I've accepted her. But the thing is, I want to go over to my mom's place and rest for some time, which is taking care of my kids over there, because I can't leave the kids. They will be missing me. And their father, it will be too hard for him to take care of them. And then, ah, my wife, I know now. I know you've accepted. No problem. You can go over to your mom's place and rest. And when I got there, and the main reason why I went to my mom's place is to do what? To actually make and strategize my own revenge. I didn't make it obvious to them all. Because if you want to catch an enemy by the tail, you pretend. So when I got to my mom's place, I narrated everything to her. I was like, oh, see what Baba so did oh. And as an African mother now, she said, men are cheats now. It's in their nature to be polygamous. And I was like, okay, no problem now. Shebi, what is in my mind I will do? No problem. I stayed there for like 2 months. That's for my narration. She said I stayed there for like 2 months. So after spending the 2 months, I was like, okay, so now that I've calmed my head, what should I do? Lo and behold, I started processing the visa for myself and that of my kids, my two kids. After the process and everything was ready, what did I do? I japa with my kids. Yes. From the beginning, I told you I was the one doing everything. So I have the money. Yes, I had the money. So I japa with the kids and I went abroad. What I went to start life at fresh. So when I got there, my in-laws and my husband, everybody were expecting me to come back now. They went to my mom's place because I was not picking I changed my lines. So when they got to my mom's place and they were like, where is so person and the kids? That was when my mom was not like, she has actually left the country. Oh. Then my sister-in-law now chatted me up and she was like, hey, why would you leave without even informing us? And who do you expect to take care of your husband now and your co-wife? And when I saw a message, I was like, co-wife ke? Did I accept any co-wife? I only accepted to do what they said I should do. But in my mind, I had what I wanted doing. I was like, okay, no problem now. I told her, I said, no problem, I'll think about it. I ignored her. After like a month or so, she now chatted me again and she was like, Baba Soso is very sick. Baba Soso is very sick. How is that my business? And she was like, nobody can actually take care of your husband if not you. So now my sister-in-law wants me to actually leave my japa which is living abroad and coming back to Nigeria to take care of my husband. So how do I do it? Now she from her narration, she wants your opinions on this issue. But here in the studio, I'm not alone. I have these experts who will come and enlighten us and also share our opinion on the matter at hand. She'll be joining us after this break. We'll be right back.
You can make it, you can make it. You can make it, you can make it. You got what it takes to do it. You got what it takes.
My name is Adekunle Komolafe. I'm the MD CEO, Laverita TV Production. I want to talk about a few things that we do in this organization. We help cover events, we shoot videos, musical videos, all kind of photo shoots, marital photo shoots, birth photo shoots, graduation photo shoots. We cover all of those. If you want us any of all the services, the numbers will be under this video. You can call. And we also help people investigate uh, their relationship. Perhaps you find yourself in a relationship, probably a distance relationship, and you are not sure of who you are with, and you want us to help you investigate so that you know what to do. We have a capable team who can carry out the investigation. And of course, it's not for free. We charge you for that. And we also have an organization. This is our NGO. We touch live, most especially the widows, the orphanage, and the less privileged. We, we, we fund them, we help their businesses, we help send people to school. And the good thing about us is that every of our businesses, we have certain percentage we take off that we dedicate to the NGO. And so the more you patronize us, the more life we touch. And I give you my word that every of our services that you subscribe into or you ask for, be rest assured that we will not compromise excellence. We will give you the best. Thank you.
You can make it, you can make it. You got what it takes to do it. You got what it takes to do it now. You can make it, you can make it. You can make it, you can make it.
Forget what you're going through. Focus on where you're going to. Forget the numbers of times you fall. Look up and you can get up. Foes want you down. Father wants you up. Follow your dream and you gon' make it. Cause life is what you make it, my brother, and we gon' make it. My sister, you a diamond, they can never ever break you. Look up to the sky, let the most high elevate you. Flip your critics, they got a headache, then let them get the medic. We never panic, we're standing firm, develop and never stay.
Welcome back. Thanks for being in the studio with us today. So, can you introduce yourself?
My name is Joy.
Okay. So, from the story that was narrated earlier, can you throw your opinions on what you feel? If you are the woman, would you have actually come back to Nigeria to take care of your caring, loving, and handsome husband, or you just let it go?
Uh, where were to be the woman, I'll come back. Why I said I will come back because my husband is the father of my kids, so and I want my kids to grow up with their father too. So I wouldn't want him to just go away. Like I don't want my kids to grow up without a father. So I'll accept him to come back. Like to come back, at least realize his mistake. I'll forgive him and let everything be in a normal way.
Okay. But from the narration of the story, it was not as if she told us that it was her husband that chatted her. She
Okay.
said it was her sister-in-law. So I feel if the man was really sorry for what he did, then he should have actually chatted her up. And from the narration also, the sister-in-law said the husband is sick,
Okay.
which I know maybe she's just using that to lure the woman to come back home.
You can't really say that the man can't chat you up. Where the man is sick, let's say he's sick, he cannot chat you up. And besides, you said you change your number earlier, so he can't have access to your number. So The only people that have access is your sister-in-law, which they went back to your parents to beg and collected the number. So they have the the right to call you and inform you first. So he now is sick. He cannot like talk to you normal, like say he's sorry. So the sister-in-law have to talk to you, beg on his behalf first before no before you can accept him.
Okay.
So
So, but the thing is, you said from the beginning of what you said maybe he doesn't have the number and stuff like that. But if his sister could actually get a hold of the number, what happens to him?
he cannot. He said he's sick. He cannot actually talk to you at that moment.
What
So
if he's really not sick?
you can say if he's not if he's not sick, I guess he should be. Maybe he's sorry, like he's feeling bad what he did,
Okay.
like cannot withstand, like he withstand himself, like telling you oh he's sorry, all this kind of thing, like he's feeling ashamed of himself, like
Okay.
calling you, like he wants to really see you face to face to apologize what he did.
Okay.
So I guess that is the reason
So,
why he's not calling you directly.
so Miss Joy, from all you said so far, that means you can actually forgive a cheating man.
Yes,
You can actually forgive a
I
cheating man.
forgive.
It's not just cheating, getting someone pregnant.
Yes, I'll forgive him and move on because actually he did get married to the co-wife, like the other
But he
lady.
brought her home.
He brought her home because he was pregnant. She was pregnant. So for her to, like let's say the lady already given birth, so you just have to accept the child and accept the husband back and move on.
Okay.
So the lady
But
can go.
do you know that from the narration, it was as if he was married to the other woman. But when the sister-in-law brought the woman to the house, she said, I want you to accept her as your co-wife. Did you
Okay.
hear that point of co-wife?
Yes, I heard it.
So that means they are even planning, even if they can't do the church wedding, they are planning on making it traditional.
I guess that didn't work. That the whole plan didn't work out the way they planned it.
Okay.
So that's the reason why the sister-in-law have to call you to come back
Okay.
and accept the family back.
Okay.
So
So it's a normal thing to you.
yeah, it's
You
a
don't see
normal
any big deal in that.
yeah, it's a normal thing, like all men are always like that,
They are polygamous in nature.
Yeah, yeah.
So we
So
should
you
always accept their shit.
yes, just
As a
accept.
lady,
Yeah, you have to.
so okay, she has actually made up her mind as she has gone abroad. She went with her kids and everything. So now this man in Nigeria now. So because the woman that he wanted getting married to left him, because I'm so sure that it was because the other woman left. That was why they remembered the wife. Because the thing is, if they really respected the woman, they will not tell her to accept the other woman as her co-wife. You understand? Because imagine someone that has been there through thick and thin, taking care of you, doing everything. Because from the narration, she said, I was the one taking care of this man. Oh. I was the one doing everything. Also the children. And even his so-called family itself, they didn't even know that their son was jobless. It was this woman that was doing everything. But now came now, you are not telling me to accept another woman as my co-wife in a house that I'm doing 100% of the responsibility.
Yeah.
So now you mean it's still okay, you're still in support of what the man did.
Yeah, I'm still in support too, because it's not easy. Like, well, I will not really blame the man.
Wow.
I will not really
So
blame
you
the
mean
man.
it's actually normal for a poor man to have erection?
Do you know? Like, I have there's this lady in my compound.
Okay.
Like, she was married, happily married, and they were living good. And all of a sudden, the man, no, he work just stop, like he was
Okay.
not having a job anymore.
Mm.
And from there, the woman picked up, started doing everything for the family. And from there, the woman started using that against the man, that you are very, very useless, you cannot provide anything, this and that.
Mhm.
Like the man was like, you know that if I have, I'll surely support you, do
Yes.
everything for you. So why you insulting? Why you using this to rub my face, to insult me, to make me feel less,
Mm.
like I cannot do anything? Like he's not done that. The woman like, no, you cannot tell me that. Stand up, go and do it. Like it's not only you. Like you cannot just sit at home just doing nothing. Like your mates are out there doing working. So
Yeah.
you don't tell me that this you cannot do it, like you cannot do it alone. Like you
But
don't
wait,
have
the
anything
man
you're
in
doing.
question now, is he actually making attempt to look for a job? Or
Yes.
is just sleeping about?
No. It's actually making attempts.
And is he a cheat?
No,
He's not a cheat.
it's not
The
cheap.
wife has never seen him with any man,
No.
any woman.
No.
But you see,
Until
the one in question here is a cheat. Yes, a
that's how
serious cheat.
see that's the reason why I'm going, like I'm trying to explain things to you now. Like the lady get married to, like got
Yeah.
married to, like it was not a cheat. It's
Okay.
because the way the woman started like insulting him, all this kind of thing, he
Yeah.
cannot withstand it. So he started going outside there,
Mm.
like going out to make friends. So from there, those the friend, he collect, those
Yes.
the guy friend are like,
Yeah.
this your wife is just troubling you all the time. Why don't you just move on? Like see babe around now.
Yes.
Try to take that one, no, to hold
Yes.
yourself, all this kind of thing. The man was like, okay, and you have a, but I cannot do this. I actually love my wife, but you see, and leave that now. Your wife is not helping you. If even though you want to make love with your wife, he's always saying, no, don't touch me, don't touch me. So you have opportunity to do it. So do it. So
Okay.
that really pushed him, and he went outside to start sleeping around with different girls. It's always like that. So I will not really blame the man like that. So
Okay.
is the woman in question, is the woman really like, when the man was not having, is the woman really like supporting him, like calming him, all this kind of thing, not troubling him all the time, like reminding him that he's not doing anything, she's the one doing everything in the house. So
Okay.
you can see.
So in the aspect of sex, because the other story you talked about that she was not giving him anything and he's still following another woman.
Yes.
Okay, so let's bring it back to this story now. In the aspect of sex, imagine she will leave home in the morning and come back in the night. She's so tired. And you as the man that have been home since morning, you still want to climb on top her. Is that possible?
It's possible, of course.
And maybe she will still come back and still be the one to prepare dinner. And she still prepare breakfast and also take care of the kids. And this same man, since he now feels okay, instead of helping the wife out, what happens to going to help her at her workplace? And from the beginning of the story, the man was not even looking for a job. She said severally I told him to look for a job, but he was not willing. Because why? He saw Osho free. Even went to the extent of getting someone pregnant. Imagine they are feeding a man, you are feeding a man, and he's still going after someone. With which money? Definitely it's the woman's money. So that was a beautiful one today from our guest. She still feels the man is not her fault. Oh. Yes, that is actually the woman. But me, on my own side, I feel the woman is not at fault oh, because if I was the one, this guy I'm not coming back. Yes, and why would I even come back to a cheating man? After all I did for him, taking care of the wife and taking care of the kids and everything, and you still have the mind to go after another woman. Once I leave, that is all. Oh, I'm not coming back. So, Miss Joy, thank you so much for being in the studio with
You're
us.
welcome.
Thank you. And I forgot to tell you, you are like the biblical kind of woman. Yes, who gladly accept a cheating husband. But I think I'm the opposite of you, though. So that was a lovely one today. If you like your stories to be shared, you can send in your story on contact@laboratorytvproductions.com. And you can also follow us on all our social media and just scrolling down your screen. See you next week when I bring more amazing, intriguing, and interesting true life stories your way. See you next time. From all of us in the studio, we say bye bye.
Bye.